Hi everyone, I'm Maisie, the book lady, and I am dressed like this because I'm ready to dive into some amazing children's books. How about you? Oh, I have a fun time with my dog, as you can tell. Okay, these were still left out from the cruise that we just took, thanks to Usborne money. Yay! Woohoo! I used my book money to pay for half of our cruise. So I thought I would have fun with this mask from our snorkeling trip. Okay, so hi everyone. Welcome to Deidra's party tonight. I hoped that I could go live for everybody, but it wasn't working out. So I just figured I would show you a little video. I'm going to go through some of my favorite books and just show you some of the top sellers, a few collections, and a few different choices that you are sure to love from each category of our books. Okay, so let's dive right in. Okay, picture books. These are great to read it for all ages and great to read aloud. This is my friend Nibbles. I'll start with him. And Nibbles is a book monster. He likes to eat books. Comes with a cute little corduroy plush that you can cuddle with in bed. And Nibbles actually does eat this book, so it's got little chewed up parts, and it's got little holes in the pages. Here we go, so you can see. So fun. Kids like to catch them being naughty, and they think that's really silly. Okay, it's so hard to choose between picture books to show you. Okay, but these are some of my all-time favorites. I have to show you. Okay. I'm a dirty dinosaur. Can you see it? And I'm a hungry dinosaur. These are both illustrated with unconventional materials. So the dirty dinosaur is illustrated with mud. The hungry dinosaur is illustrated with cocoa powder and cake batter. How fun is that? These are really rhythmic books, great for doing sound effects, stomping your heavy dinosaur feet and dragging your dinosaur tail. And you can incorporate instruments and all that. So these do not come as a collection, but they're companions. So I suggest getting them together. Okay, one more storybook that I'll show you. It's a favorite of mine recently. It's called Animal Stories for Bedtime. And it's got some fairy tales in it that you'll recognize, like the Three Little Pigs. But then it's also got some more unusual ones that you might not have heard of. My favorite is how the elephant got his nose. So you can kind of tell the crocodile pulls on it and stretches his nose out. And that's a folk tale from India. These are really fun, the way they're told in kind of a lighthearted manner. Nothing really gory or scary happens, and it's great to read at bedtime, and it's all animal characters. So I recommend that for your preschool age children, early elementary age children. Okay, that's our picture books. All right, now we're going to dive into some early learning stuff. Okay, first of all, phonics. Phonics are the building blocks of language. So before your children can learn to read, they need to know phonemes. They need to know the parts of language and the sounds that make up our words. So you will want to have some phonics readers in your home. We have lots of them. We sell them individually, we sell them in collections, and we sell them in combined volumes. So individually, we have them like this: Bee Makes Tea, Bug in a Rug, Big Pig on a Dig, Raccoon on the Moon. We have lots of them. Now also, you can get it in a combined volume, and we have a new phonics box set, which I cannot wait to get. That's a really good one. But this one is called Ted and Friends. It's a hardcover combined volume. It comes with a CD, but mine is in the car right now because my son loves it. He likes to listen to it. It chimes when it's time to turn the page, so he knows that it's time to turn the page and go to the next story. But these all have very simple storylines, but they're fun, and they're really well written. and that each story has a different sound it works with. So this one is Hen's Pins. Hen hops off her nest and zigzags. Oh, can you see me? Okay. Hen hops off her nest and zigzags are better than all the rest. Drawing patterns is what I like best. So you can hear all the rhyming in there. All right, this one is one I definitely recommend. It's only $20, and it has 12 stories in it in the CD. Okay, also, we've got some other board books with early learning concepts that you'll want to introduce. We've got reference books. This one is my first reference book about food. We have one about your world, about nature. They've all got nice glossaries. We have one about how things grow. Okay, I also recommend having an alphabet book. This is a beautiful one. It's called The Illustrated Alphabet. It comes in a nice slipcover case. And this is told in a story format. So you'll have the letter in uppercase and lowercase, and then you'll have animals and things that start with that letter. And all the animals at the zoo cause a ruckus and funny things happen. And it tells a story all the way through as you go through the alphabet. Love this one, and it's a great keepsake, a great gift. Okay, we have some great books to inspire kids on what they want to be when they grow up. This one has another one, I Want to Be an Astronaut. This one is I Want to Be a Lion Tamer. And so it goes through all the careers. This is showing kids that they can be a vet. You know, if you want to work with animals, you could also be a marine biologist. So it shows them all the options, and it really taps into their imagination. Okay, Muddle and Match. These are part of a collection. These are a must-have bestseller for every family. Every party I go to, every booth I do, I sell out of these. Okay, so on the back it shows you all the different ones we have in the collection. There's one geared toward girls, one geared toward boys, and then there's monsters and jungle animals, which could go either way. But you can see that the book is split into 3 parts. Now, if you mix up the parts, it makes a silly, it's a silly monster. It's all mixed up. And the story gets mixed up too. But if you leave it all matching, it's all the same letter sound and it's all the same color. So you're working on color skills. You're working on patterns, matching. You're also working on alliteration, so letter sounds and consonant sounds, and all those things that are important. This book is great for 2-year-olds on up through 6, 7, 8-year-olds because it's got excellent vocabulary. It's really engaging. You'll never get bored with these. Those are called Muddle and Match. Okay, we have lots of flap books. This is list of flap colors. We've got list of flap opposite shapes. Flaps are like finding a secret for kids. They love that. So they open the little purple. So they see that's a purple flower and a purple butterfly. So they can lift a flap and find a little hidden surprise in there like that. Even adults like that. Okay, so some other flap books we have. I'm going to show you my favorite collection first. This is like the one that it just makes me all ooey gooey inside. I love this collection. And this is not all the ones in the collection. I think I'm missing 2 of them. But these are the Peek Inside books. And these, I would say, are for ages 3 and up. They are flap books. This one's Peek Inside the Garden, Zoo, Farm, Animal Homes. Then we also have Dinosaurs, Nighttime, and we just added Space, Peek Inside Space. so let me show you how amazing they are. First of all, look how gorgeous the illustrations are. It's like watercolor. Okay, so this one is animal homes. So you're going to see what animals live in the tree. And you see there's a bird's nest up there. There's a squirrel. It even has where the bees live, and you can see their hive. You can see the beekeeper, how they do that. It's even got a termite mound, which is really unique. So it teaches kids about all these amazing facts about animals, builds their curiosity. These are just, oh, they're so special to me. I want all of them. Okay, so get this collection. Highly recommend it. It's a great deal. More flat books. I love our list of flat fairy tale. We have Little Red Riding Hood. I have to tell you the really, really funny part that I love that my son cracks up at every time. Okay, so you know how the big bad wolf eats the grandmother. Okay, well, here he is with his giant belly. And she's saying, let me out, let me out. Okay, guys, it's so funny. Look what happens when she's in, look what she's doing when she's inside the wolf. Oh my gosh, she's knitting. Can you see that? She's knitting inside the wolf's stomach. It's hilarious. Okay, and just in case you're wondering, it does not have a scary ending. It has a funny and cute ending that's not going to give them nightmares. Okay, now we have lots of flat books for all different ages. So I said Peek Inside is for ages 3 and up. Look Inside is also for ages 3 and up, but you could start with age 2. They're very durable, so they're not going to be able to hurt them. This is Look Inside an Airport. It's got all kinds of flaps, so you can see what happens in the airport. This one even has where the plane takes off. And this is one of our only books with moving parts like that, but it really holds up well to wear and tear, even though it is a flat book. Okay, so we've got lots of these Look Inside. We've got Jungle, Look Inside Your Body, all different ones. Okay, another favorite of mine, Flippy Floppy book. We have, this one is Ocean Animals, which I think is so stunning. I love the bright colors in this one. We've also got Jungle Animals and Farm Animals. Okay, so I'll show you how it works. Okay, so you see the nice sea turtle on one side, and it says, can you find me? I'm hiding somewhere. Okay, so we start with the stingray. Now it's a squid. Now it's a shark. Now it's a big fish. Now it's a turtle. Can you believe that? Ah! The first time I saw that, I was like, that's amazing. Okay, so your kids are building a picture, and that's really exciting for them to see the results when that happens. So there's a different one on every page that they can do. I highly recommend that. Okay, we can do some homework helpers next. So great reference books to have that will grow with your kids as they need to look up research topics for school and things like that, and also just to make learning fun. Okay, I'm going to go quicker because I don't want this video to be super long. Okay, Astronaut's Handbook. This teaches them all about what does it take to be an astronaut? What's it like in space? What's the training like? Okay, excuse me. Story of Inventions. I love this one because kids often have to do a unit on inventors in school, and also homeschooling moms like to teach their kids about inventors. We've got the Ford Edison estates nearby. It just teaches the story of how all these cool things came about in our lives, like toasters and TVs, and who invented them and where the idea came from. I love it. Okay, Greek mythology. These stories that have been passed down from the beginning of time, and your kids will want to learn about all these fantastic legends and myths. So this one has some popular ones in it. It's got this Eros and Psyche, Achilles, let's see, Heracles, the strongest man in the world. Lots of cool stories of adventure. Okay, we've got lots of language books. This one is First 1,000 Words in Spanish. It's laid out with like a big, busy picture. So you can see La Cocina, that I know a little bit of Spanish, that's kitchen. So it shows you everything in the kitchen, and then it shows you the different utensils, and it has labels and things. So, Las Cucharitas. Whoa, my stack of books almost fell. Okay, this is First 1,000 Words in Spanish. We've got every language you can imagine. Russian, Chinese, Hebrew. Okay, Children's Picture Atlas. This is a great one to get your child globally conscious, aware of other cultures and languages and different parts of the world, what animals live in different parts of the world, what do their flags look like, what kind of traditions and festivals and things do they have. Okay, so if you need homework helpers, we've got them. We've got other things for math. We've got dictionaries, and many of them have internet links. So that means that they are going to have extra resources that your child can look up online. They've been pre-approved. They're constantly updated. So it is a great way to have them extend their learning safely online. Okay, activity books. I'm going to do a few here. All right, the most fun one I'll do first. Busy books. I think I showed a video to all of you. So actually, I won't show how it works since you saw a video of it already. But it's got tracks on the page. It's got the little train. This is the busy train. Well, I will show it to you. It's so fun. I can't resist. Okay, you pull him backward. Kind of hard to do from this angle. And there he goes. He stays on the little track. Woo! See how he goes around on the page? And there's different tracks on every page. And so this is the train, but we've got a truck, a car, a ladybug, all different ones. Those are so popular. There's a collection too. Save money, buy a collection. You can get the helicopter, the train, and the car. But this is Magic Painting Book. It's super fun for anyone who likes art, mommies too. You take this little magic paintbrush, you just dip it in water, and you paint the beautiful black and white pictures, and color magically appears. It's also got this divider to stick between the pages so it doesn't bleed through to the next page. Okay, another activity book, very popular with all sorts of ages, boys and girls. 100 paper planes fold and fly. We also have spaceships and paper dragons too. It's the same idea. But the instructions are built into the cover, so you never lose them. And then the pages of the book are perforated, and the pages are actually the paper that you use to make the paper airplane. So that's always an amazing gift. And it's fun for people to do together. My son and my husband like to make them together and fly them and race them. Okay, so we've gone over activity books, early learning. We've gone over some flat books, some picture books. Okay, I'm going to go over some chapter books and some baby books, and we'll be all done. Be right back. Okay, back. Okay, so let's start with the babies first because we love babies. Okay, we have these super soft, cuddly, sweet cloth books. This is the Hushabye Bunny. He is awake on one side and asleep on the other side. And it's crinkly feet. And it tells a beautiful, beautiful, sweet story of the mama rabbit loving her baby rabbit. You also have a Hushabye owl that's similar. And they have these little ribbons you can hang them from. And they have a little closure here with Velcro. So you can strap it to your stroller, your car seat, your diaper bag, however you want. Also, we just came out with these other cloth books, and they have a little rattle on the handle. And on the front, they'll have like a little taggy thing for the kids to chew on. This one's rainbow colors. We've got 2 of those out now. Okay, so cloth books. These are the best things for babies, baby shower gifts. Don't forget about that. Okay, our most famous, that's not my collection. You can get these in several different collections. We've got a starter collection. We've got a little box now that's a zoo box. But all of our That's Not My books are touchy-feely books that have a different texture on every page. That's Not My Train. Its wheels are too squashy, and your child can feel how squishy, squashy they are. Okay, and then there's a little mouse to find on every page. So you got fairy, there's owl, dinosaur, mermaid, panda, anything you can imagine. Those are only $10 each, and they're just perfect for babies. And they hold up well to baby drool and chewing. Okay, Slide and See. I showed you guys some of these on our pre-party post, but I love these so much. They are not only just breathtaking, colorful illustrations, but your little ones can practice their fine motor skills by moving the parts. This one is Under the Sea. The little jellyfish in the sea horse. Is that not just adorable? Okay, so I love those. We have 3 of them. This one is Animals. This one is Under the Sea. We also have a farm one. Okay, that's it for the baby books that I'll show you. And then last but not least, some fiction series for our readers and chapter books. Okay, very popular one for the boys, ages like 7 or 8 and up. Wheel Nuts. These are super crazy, silly, and a little bit gross sometimes because boys like to be gross. They're like graphic style novels. They almost have like a comic book look to them. Not too much text per page, so it's great for reluctant readers. We have a whole series. There's a collection you can get. But each one is a different silly race course that goes through a different part of the world. Okay, for your child's very first chapter book for ages 4 to 7, 4-year-olds to 7-year-olds that are first, it's their very first chapter book they're ever going to read. We've got Billy and Jack. Billy B. Brown and Hey Jack. They're best friends, and they appear in each other's books. And the B for Billy B. Brown stands for something different every time, which I love. Okay, so this one, The Bad Butterfly. I don't know what B stands for. Oh, B stands for ballerina in this one. But see how there's very few words per page. They're nice and big. It's broken up by pictures. Your child can finish the chapter quickly and be satisfied that they've actually read a whole book. And it's very sweet, and they're not sassy to their parents like some other kids that age. Okay, and then Jack is set up the same way, the same level reader and everything. These come in collections. It's so worth it to get the whole collection of both of these. And also, they don't have to be read in order, so you can buy them separately if you want. It's not a series that has to be read in order. Okay, Dog Detective, great for boys and girls. This is the Jack Russell Terrier who solves mysteries in his neighborhood. It's so funny. He's got glossaries. He's got pictures. He makes jokes. It's all told from the perspective of a dog. Okay, for your girls ages like 7 or 8 and up, we've got EJ12. Emma Jax is her name, but she's also a spy, EJ12. Not a spy, a secret agent for an agency that helps solve crimes like, people who are hurting the environment in some way, or some, crooks that are out to get somebody. They're always behind the good guy. They're always helping out the good guy. And it's a really just engaging series that they love. Okay, Penny Dreadful also I would recommend. She is very clumsy and funny, and she uses lots of wacky words. She has lots of personality. I love the way that the descriptions are and the adjectives they use in these books. And this one is really interesting on the page when they look at it, so reluctant readers, girls like this one too. Okay, that's a whole series as well. This one is for a little bit older boys, 9 or 10-year-olds and up. This one is the Alien Moon, but the series is called the Mythical Ninth Division, and they are Yetis that work for the government in a secret division of the government. And it's great. It's kind of got some comics in between the chapters. And so, again, it's very engaging, and will keep them interested in the story. Okay. Woo! That was a whirlwind of awesome books. And that's just a very small fraction of what we have. I hope you found some things you love. Please tell me what your favorites were. If you have any questions, if you want to know if they're available in different bindings or in a collection, let me know. And I hope you find something you love for every child in your life. Thank you. Bye-bye.